Are you the type of person to analyze every second of the interaction you just had with someone for hours on end? Or are you normal? Either way, you probably don't think all that hard about every single detail of the decisions you make in social situations. But believe it or not, there's an entire scientific field that applies to social situations and decision-making, or talking about game theory. Have you ever found yourself pondering over the dynamics of a social interaction, wondering why people make the decisions they do? It's not just about games like chess or poker, but rather about how people strategize and make decisions in various situations. Chapter 1. Introduction to Game Theory. Imagine this. You're faced with a choice, but your decision depends not only on what you choose, but also on what others choose. That's the essence of game theory. An exploration of interactions where each person's outcome is influenced by the decisions of others. So, what exactly qualifies as a game in this context? Well, it's any scenario where multiple individuals make decisions, impacting each other's outcomes. But hold on, not every situation fits the bill. Sudoku, for instance, is a solitary puzzle where your moves don't affect anyone else's outcome. However, games like tic-tac-toe, where players must respond to each other's moves to win, are perfect examples. Now, let's delve deeper into what makes game theory tick. There are two main types of games. It explores cooperative and non-cooperative. Cooperative games involve players working together for mutual benefit, while non-cooperative games focus on individuals making decisions without direct communication or cooperation. In the realm of game theory, every scenario has certain conditions. Players make choices, resulting in clear outcomes that affect their payoffs. It's assumed that everyone knows the rules and potential outcomes, and players act rationally, aiming to maximize their gains. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all games are about winning at someone else's expense. Some allow for mutual gains, while others, like the famous prisoner's dilemma, present a dilemma where individual incentives clash with collective interests. In the next chapters, we'll explore specific game scenarios, strategies, and real-life applications of game theory, shedding light on how it shapes our everyday interactions and decisions. So, buckle up as we embark on a journey through the fascinating world of game theory. Chapter 2. Strategies and Scenarios in Game Theory. Now that we've laid the groundwork, let's dive into the strategies and scenarios that make game theory truly captivating. Picture this. Two criminals are caught, and each faces a decision: stay silent or testify against their partner. This classic scenario, known as the prisoner's dilemma, perfectly illustrates the tension between individual gain and collective benefit. At first glance, staying quiet seems like the logical choice. But here's the twist. Without knowing the other's decision, the fear of receiving a harsher sentence looms large. So, both are tempted to testify, leading to a suboptimal outcome for both. A classic example of how self-interest can override cooperation. Game theory isn't just about zero. Some games where one's gain is another's loss. It also explores scenarios where mutual cooperation leads to the best outcome. Take driving on the correct side of the road, for instance. By adhering to this rule, everyone benefits, showcasing how cooperation can create win-win situations. Yet, not all interactions are straightforward. Enter the principal-agent problem, a common dilemma in politics and business where one party's interests diverge from those they represent. Sound familiar? It's the essence of modern-day politics. But game theory isn't confined to human interactions. It's also a powerful tool in biology. From explaining altruistic behavior in birds to unraveling the intricacies of evolution, game theory provides insights into the complex dynamics of life itself. At its core, game theory is about understanding decision-making in situations where outcomes are intertwined. It's about anticipating others' moves, balancing self-interest with cooperation, and navigating the fine line between individual gain and collective benefit. In the next chapter, we'll explore real-life applications of game theory, from business rivalries to societal dilemmas, unveiling how its principles shape our world in profound ways. Chapter 3. Real-life applications of game theory. Now that we've grasped the essence of game theory, let's take a closer look at how its principles play out in the real world. Consider the perpetual battle between tech giants like Apple and Samsung. Despite both companies having top-tier products, they engage in fierce competition through advertising. Why? Because they know that if one company advertises and gains an edge, the other must follow suit to stay in the game. It's a strategic dance driven by the anticipation of each other's moves, a classic example of game theory. But it's not just big corporations that employ game theory. Everyday situations, like managing public goods, offer valuable insights. Take littering, for example. When everyone cooperates and refrains from littering, society benefits. But inevitably, there are those who shirk their responsibility, leading to a tragedy of the common scenario where the collective good is compromised. Game theory also sheds light on the intricacies of decision-making in politics. From negotiating trade deals to resolving conflicts, policymakers often find themselves grappling with strategic dilemmas where individual interests clash with the greater good. Moreover, game theory has revolutionized fields like biology, offering a fresh perspective on evolutionary dynamics. By modeling interactions among organisms, scientists can better understand phenomena like cooperation, competition, and altruism, unraveling the mysteries of life's complexity. But as powerful as game theory may be, it's not without its limitations. The assumption of rationality, a cornerstone of game theory, doesn't always hold true in practice. Human behavior is often unpredictable and influenced by emotions, rendering some scenarios far more complex than models can capture. Nevertheless, game theory remains a potent tool for analyzing and navigating complex interactions in our interconnected world. Whether it's in business rivalries, societal dilemmas, or evolutionary dynamics, its principles offer valuable insights into the strategic dance of life. In the next chapter, we'll delve deeper into the nuances of game theory. Chapter 4. Challenges and potential of game theory. As we delve deeper into the realm of game theory, it's crucial to acknowledge the challenges it faces and the potential avenues for its application. One of the central challenges of game theory lies in its reliance on the assumption of rationality. While the theory assumes that individuals will always act in their best interest, human behavior often deviates from this ideal. Driven by emotions, biases, and irrationality, this unpredictability introduces complexities that traditional models struggle to capture accurately. Moreover, game theory encounters limitations when applied to dynamic, evolving systems. Real-world interactions are often characterized by shifting alliances, changing incentives, and unforeseen consequences, making it difficult to model them with static frameworks. Furthermore, game theory's emphasis on self-interest can sometimes overlook the importance of cooperation and trust in fostering mutually beneficial outcomes. In situations where long-term relationships and reputations matter, individuals may prioritize cooperation over short-term gains, challenging the traditional assumptions of rational decision-making. Despite these challenges, game theory continues to hold immense potential for application across various domains. In economics, it offers valuable insights into market dynamics, strategic pricing, and competition. In politics, it provides a framework for understanding negotiation strategies, coalition building, and conflict resolution. Additionally, game theory's relevance extends beyond human interactions to encompass biological systems, social networks, and even artificial intelligence. By modeling complex interactions and adaptive behaviors, game theory can help unravel the mysteries of evolution, cooperation, and decision-making in diverse contexts. Looking ahead, advancements in computational power and data analytics hold promise for overcoming some of the limitations of traditional game theory models. Machine learning techniques, agent-based modeling, and experimental economics offer new avenues for studying dynamic, heterogeneous systems and capturing the nuances of human behavior more accurately. As we dive deeper, we'll reflect on the broader implications of game theory and its role in shaping our understanding of strategic decision-making in an increasingly interconnected world. So, join us as we embark on the last leg of our journey through the captivating realm of game theory. Chapter 5. The broader implications of game theory. As we conclude our journey through the captivating realm of game theory, it's time to reflect on its broader implications and its role in shaping our understanding of strategic decision-making in our interconnected world. At its core, game theory offers more than just a framework for analyzing strategic interactions. It provides a lens through which we can view the complexities of human behavior, societal dynamics, and evolutionary processes. By exploring the strategic choices individuals make in various scenarios, game theory unveils the underlying incentives, conflicts, and cooperation that drive our collective actions. Moreover, game theory serves as a powerful tool for addressing pressing challenges in fields ranging from economics and politics to biology and artificial intelligence. Whether it's designing incentive structures to promote cooperation, crafting negotiation strategies to resolve conflicts, or understanding the emergence of cooperation in biological systems, game theory offers valuable insights that can inform decision-making and policy formulation. Yet, while game theory provides a rich theoretical framework, its application in practice is often met with challenges. The assumption of rationality, the complexity of real-world interactions, and the limitations of traditional models underscore the need for continuous refinement and adaptation. However, advancements in technology, interdisciplinary collaboration, and empirical research offer promising avenues for advancing our understanding of strategic decision-making. From experimental studies and computational simulations to real-world applications, the future of game theory lies in its ability to bridge theory and practice, shedding light on the intricacies of human behavior and social dynamics. Ultimately, game theory reminds us that our lives are shaped by the strategic choices we make and the interactions we engage in. Whether we're navigating competitive markets, negotiating with adversaries, or cooperating with allies, the principles of game theory provide a framework for understanding the strategic landscape and optimizing our decisions to achieve desired outcomes. Now I suggest you to write down your thoughts on this video. We really want to hear from you, and we will pin the best comment. And if possible, leave a like. Thank you.